It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see the dynamic Justin Fields. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Steelers and the Ravens. All that and more coming up next.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Hewitt. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as the default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off from Acrisure. Cordero Patterson now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And bringing them out to fourth-year quarterback and capable dual-threat producer from Ohio State's Justin Fields.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
First play, Fields letting it rip. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Nate Wiggins has got it. Wow, so a conservative play to begin the game, Brock. Not exactly how I imagined they drew that one up.
No, not at all. I can tell you one thing, Kate. If that's how even these shorter, more conservative, easier throws are going to go for them, they're in for a rough contest today.
So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
You hear me say all the time, Kate, that football is the ultimate team sport, but there are times as a quarterback it can feel a little bit like golf and match play. And when your opponent gives you a shot, gives you an opportunity with the pick, as a quarterback leading your team, you want to maximize it and take advantage of it.
Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down. They send Aguilar in motion left. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. They've got a man in motion. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. They fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A 7-yard pickup that time. That brings up 4th and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. And this one doesn't go far. And their first drive won't end in points after all. He stopped, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
I think defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular,
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
They bring a tight end in motion right. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. He'll throw it from his own end zone. Completed over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Off play action, it's Fields. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They give to Harris from the gun. And that's good for a gain of 5. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 28. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now an inside handoff to Harris. Stiff arm success. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Harris once more. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Williams coming in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. It's taken in by Williams. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Brought in right side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Roquan Smith with the pick. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. They'll motion a tight end left. From the 26 on 2nd down. Andrews with the catch. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's Henry on the option. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Lamar out of the pistol. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They motion a receiver left. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Out of the gun, Henry. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
This is Henry on 2nd. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Cole Holcomb there on the stop.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Bullock's kick is good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Calvin Austin on the return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake, or typically one will follow.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll try to run it with Harris. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Steelers with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw Fields. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And they had that one contained right at the line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Fields on 3rd. Austin's there to haul it in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. The Ravens headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Finding Flowers. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Now Jackson off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They send a tight end in motion. Jackson on 3rd and 1. He's got Andrews. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And the Steelers get home. They drop him. So we've reached the halftime break. It's the Ravens leading so far on the road. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans. And it's the Saints who have the lead in the 2nd quarter. Chris Olave, a touchdown reception. From there, we head to Hard Rock Stadium to check on the Dolphins at home in Miami. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Raiders. Tua Tagovailoa has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. As you can see, the score there in the 2nd quarter. Josh Jacobs, a touchdown run in that first half. If you missed the first half, there's not much to get you caught up on. Just the lone field goal accounting for the entirety of the scoring. A 3-0 game to this point, as both defenses have been strong so far.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Deontay Hardy to return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the 2nd half. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. The drive begins with Henry. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Connects with Bateman. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Now that is exactly how you drew it up at halftime defensively. Make a big play. On that money down, you got to cash in on 3rd downs. They're going to be huge in the second half. Make sure you get yourself off the field in short order, which they did. And now you give some momentum to your offense when they get the ball back.
That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Steelers will take over possession. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Fields out of the gun. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Fields on 1st down. Catch made by Austin. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap to Fields. It's taken in by Williams. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. He'll throw it yet again. That throw finds Pickens. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Another throw for Fields. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Here's Fields to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Najee Harris, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Hardy on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Baltimore running its offense out now. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Got his target, it's Hill. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's Lamar. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Lamar throwing again. Aguilar with the grab. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Nick Herbig making the play. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Second down now, 7 to go. Lamar off to play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass too, and that D-tackle just got it done.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He'll get this to Henry. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They send Aguilar in motion left. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's got it! Had to lay out for it, but touchdown! The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. In this game, trust.
Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
No change to the call on the field, so that play's going to remain a touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens push their lead to 3.
Steelers 7.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Patterson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Harris gets it on the counter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10.
Play action, Fields. That's completed right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
They kick the running back in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Caught by Freiermuth. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still second down.
So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Play action. Here's Jackson. He's got Andrews. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Looking to throw. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover it. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Taken in over the middle by Pickens. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. 2nd and 3 now. Slot man motioned over. Back to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Throwing now. Taken in by Harris.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He'll look to throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll get 18 yards there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Running it after the penalty. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Here he is to throw. Andrews with the catch. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Here's 2nd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see 1 possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first 2 possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win. Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. On the return, here comes Austin. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Steelers offense headed out. They couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and help them finish the job right away in OT. He's on the move. He can run it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Man in motion out of the slot. 2nd and 4. Catch made by Austin. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Fields out of the gun. This finds Austin complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 47-yard line.
Williams coming in motion right. This is Harris on 2nd down. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Fields on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Finds him over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He has it at the 5. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Another throw for Fields. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run with Harris. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. No pickup on the run, and now it's 4th and goal.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. This is a chip shot from the left hash. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
And this game isn't over yet officially, but when you see the time left on the clock, you've got to treat this attempt like a game winner. He just did, coming through in the moment of truth to put them up in overtime.
Hill now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. We see the Ravens making their way out now. Their defense held at least a little, Brock, but the pressure is still on. They need a field goal to keep this game going or a touchdown to end it.
And I can promise you right now, lie detector test in that huddle, every single one of those guys have asked says, I want a touchdown. I'm not even thinking of a field goal. That should be your mindset to go finish this game right now.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Completed to Flowers. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Here we go, third and less than a yard. To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one, as they'll have none remaining in OT. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Lamar throwing again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Justin Tucker out for the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. With only 6 seconds remaining in overtime, we get a timeout here. Ravens calling on Justin Tucker for the field goal. This 42 yards from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And we're going to keep on keeping on here in overtime.
He'll take a short moment to be congratulated by his teammates. Then, well, it's right back to that kicking net on the sideline. Got to stay warm in case he's called on again, because the next score wins.
On the return, here comes Austin. He stopped on the return at the 27. So after a year in which we saw 0 ties league-wide, Brock, we got one here. Nothing able to separate these two clubs, even after an extra frame. So we're going to leave here without a winner and without a loser. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. A nice showing here from our winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.